Chapter 4, A Whole Lot of Love. Okay, that just about wraps it up for this unit. I hope you've all learned at least a little bit. I'd like you to note that the syllabus has been updated. We're going to be doing 12th Night next, not Romeo and Juliet. Your libraries all have a copy of it already, but your homework for tonight is to not read the script. Don't read it at all. Don't even look at it. We're going to be watching the 22 movie version in class tomorrow because theater is meant to be seen. Then we'll look at the script. That's all. Strange, I normally get cut off by the lunch bell ringing. I guess I must be getting better at my timing. Alright, you can all go for lunch a couple minutes early. It's a loud clamor as everyone leaves the classroom at once, same as always. Same as always, there are students staying behind. But lately it's been less than before. Hey sis, can't stick around today. Ms. Mighton wants to see me like now for some stupid reason. I'll see you later, okay? Of course, not a problem. Good luck with her. Yeah, I'll need it. Laters. Guess it's just us then. Yeah. Take out my own lunch and start to eat quietly. Charlotte does the same. An awkward silence hangs in the air, though. So, message. Whoops. Sorry, I was really want to be on good. Yes? She stops uncomfortably, and I can tell she wants to say something and can't bring herself to. So, how's 12th Night? Is it good? I guess it depends on whether or not you like Shakespeare. Yeah, kind of. It's not as bad as everyone says, anyway. Well, then you'll probably find it very funny. Ah, that's good. More silence. That's obviously not what you really wanted to ask. I don't like the way Taylor's taking things. Can't take this anymore, I'm just gonna ask her. Is there something wrong, Charlotte? No, not at all, I'm fine. I gave her a look. It's a weird question, Mr. Rook, but do you think she was telling the truth? Who? Oh, Kendall. She said she was going to talk to a teacher, but do you think maybe she was just lying so she could avoid me? I'm taken aback by the question. I don't think so, of course, but why would she think that? Why do you ask that? Does she seem like she would do that? I don't know, but even now that we're talking again, she always seems so reluctant to actually really talk with me. We never really say anything of value, but it always feels like she's uncomfortable being with me, and it's not like she's talking to me on Amy either. I guess that's true now that she mentions it, although I don't think her understanding is quite right. Well, as much as anyone can understand Kendall. I don't think she actually can stand me anymore. I feel like I should just talk to her and tell her that she doesn't have to make excuses. Would you really do that? No, because I'm selfish. Selfish? She stops, as if only now she's realized what she's been saying. As if only now she realizes how emotionally vulnerable she clearly is. Promise not to repeat a word of this, Mr. Rook? Of course not. But she still has trouble coming up with the words. Were you aware that we used to be a couple? We only broke up a few weeks ago. Well, I have to stop myself from saying, of course. I have to give it a moment's thought. I knew it, of course, but how did I know it? Did I read about it on Amy Connect, or did someone also mention it in front of me? I'll say I didn't know. It's not worth taking a chance. No, I didn't know, but it explains a lot. Yeah. Have you ever had a perfect thing before, Mr. Rook, and ruined it? Man, what a question. What a question. More than once, actually. I'd love to say it gets easier, but it doesn't. No, I'd imagine not. Still, I miss everything about the way things were. Kendall is just so perfect. Are you still in love with her? I don't know. How can you tell when you're in love? Is it just like all the songs or all the movies? If it's not like that, does it mean I'm not in love? Tough questions. Yeah, tell me about it. All I know is that I can't bring myself to give up on her, even though she's clearly not interested in me anymore. Maybe that's how you know it's love, because it makes me act awful. I stare at her, giving it a long, thoughtful pause. She's wrong, of course. She seems unusually dense, too. I can tell that Kendall wouldn't be friendly just for the sake of appearances. I think anyone could tell that. What she sees in her, I have no idea, and I don't want to play either matchmaker or cheerleader for teenage girls. But I don't know how she could be so wrong. Why not just ask if she wants to get back together? She seems stunned at the proposition. No, she seems the same. I don't think you understand, Mr. Rook. I was the one who broke up with her. If anyone has to make the move, it's her. It's out of my hands. Well, what's the harm in trying? What's the worst that could happen? I could lose her. I could cause her to just finally stop even trying to put up with me at all. I can't. She takes a long, deep sigh, trying her hardest to calm herself back down. I feel bad for getting her so worked up. I guess that wasn't the right approach for her at all. Damn it. I don't want to lose her. Well, I pause again, considering my approach. You said you weren't sure what love feels like, right? That's right. Well, in my experience, it means you know it's worth the risk. Love means you'll try anyway, even if you know for absolute certain you'll get shot down. Because you have to. In all my experience, that's what it seems that love is really all about. So I think that's what it comes down to. Are you still in love with her? She's silent, and I can't tell if she's contemplating the question or just thinks that I'm crazy. Probably a little bit of both. With me, it's just crazy. She looks down, there's a long silence. Neither of says a word, and I don't know what to say. Redundancy. After what feels like the longest time without saying anything, at long last, Kendall returns. Sorry, bro, am I interrupting anything? Charlotte takes a moment to calm down. No, not at all. We were just talking about the play we're going to study. Aw, balls, already? For reals? I'm afraid so. It's time to get to class. Yeah, obvo. What? She starts to leave just as soon as she came, and Charlotte starts packing up too. Hey, Charlotte? Yes, Mr. Rook? Then I try to think of what to tell her. Good luck, Charlotte. Thanks, Mr. Rook. She turns and walks off to join Kendall. I lean back, sitting at what's left of my lunch, half of it still left sitting on my desk. What an intense conversation. I never thought about Charlotte that way before. She's always just been the smart, focused one. I can only wonder how things will work out, but I sure hope it's well. That evening. Ooh, messages. Yeah. I still have my work cut out for me, thanks to my sudden last-minute major lesson change. I'm definitely starting to regret this. I don't have nearly enough prepared. I wasn't prepared for... I wonder what my own high school teachers would have done. I know the answer. Wasted several entire days by getting the class to read the entire play out loud. I'm determined not to do that. I'm not going to be that kind of lazy prick. Nobody learns anything that way. They just get more confused. Damn my standards. Next day. Dawn of the next day. And the rain it raineth. At least this time I brought my umbrella with me. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. The first to arrive is... Oh, that's surprising. Hi, Ariana. You're not usually here this early. Yeah, I guess not. Actually, I came here to talk to you. Oh, well, how can I help you? She approaches closely, and I can't help but think of her prior advances. I'm alone, Mr. Rook. Completely alone. With Isabella gone, I'm in such a bad place right now. Can't stand it. They were best friends, weren't they? This would be hitting her really badly. Can't imagine what that would be like. Last night, I found myself thinking, I don't have any homework, so it would be a great night for hanging out with Isabella. Just watching TV or something, but no. I can't because she's gone. I really need someone to be here for me. Is that so wrong, Mr. Rook? Are you saying I don't deserve it? Ariana, I'm your teacher. Let me preempt you there by saying it's important we keep a professional relationship. I don't care. I don't need another teacher. I don't need a professional relationship. I need a friend. Do you not know how that feels? I make her sound like some kind of seductress. That actually fits. You don't have to do anything like that. I just want a hug, Mr. Rook, and someone to tell me that things will be okay. That I'll be fine without her. Is that too much to ask for? Is that really more than I deserve? Is that really more than I deserve, she asked me. That's harsh. Am I being too harsh with her? I guess she has been through a whole hell of a lot. I mean, she did just lose her best friend. Poor kid. Maybe she's right. No, it's not too much. Sorry. Give her a hug, entirely platonically, and hold her gently, hoping it's at least some small comfort. She squeezes back, tightly. So tight that I can feel her chest swelling against me. I look down, and she just has that same sad look on her face. Thank you. Gradually, I let go of her, and she smiles a bit. Sorry, it's not much of a consolation. Then, suddenly, she goes upon her toes and plants the briefest of kisses on my lips. I'm left utterly speechless. No, but thank you anyway, Mr. Rook. It's just a nice reminder that I'm not completely alone out there. Ariana. Sorry, I won't bother you like that again. It's just a girl can dream, can't she? Someone's messaging me on Skype! Breaking the mood. And the fourth wall. Well, not really the fourth wall. Breaking the fourth wall would be saying, I'm watching you. Oh. She goes to sit down, and so do I. I shouldn't have been surprised if she tried something like that, but I feel like, well, hell, I don't know how I feel. All I know is that I try not to make any eye contact with her. Maybe not ever if I can help it. All I can do is sit at my desk quietly and wait for everyone to come. Good morning, Miss Rook. Hi, Charlotte. I'll be happy to hear that this time I did actually remember my umbrella. Good work. Really isn't very pleasant weather, though. I'm glad all we're doing today is watching a movie. Weather like this really wears down on your spirits, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's it exactly. Behind her, the rest of the class slowly starts to trudge in. Apparently nobody else is enthused about the weather either. Hey, Mr. Rook, someone else would like to speak to you after class. Well, it comes a minute. Well, this is where we do the guy like. Deal with it, Ariana. Can I speak to you after class? Today? Oh, sorry. If that's bad, then don't. No, it's fine. Not in any hurry to go out in that rain again. I was just checking. Is this about what we were talking about yesterday? My friend. You think I'm pulling anything off? I'm not exactly doing any better. Could just try being a little more forceful, though. Maybe. Because I know you could be shy. Not all guys go for that. I don't know. It was a shame. TLDR. Is this about what we were talking about yesterday? No, it's not. It's about school, really. I just had some questions about, It's okay, Charlotte. Don't worry about it. We can talk about it after school, not a problem. Meet me in my office? Okay, thanks. Of course it's gonna be about what we talked about yesterday. Who's she kidding? What's this message? 3:55 p.m. Technical difficulties and interruptions over with now. We're back. That's it for the day. Well, as far as classes go anyway. Messages. Wow, that is... Okay, that stuff's happening. It's still pouring rain out. It's not surprising for this time of year, but still. Dreary way to end the day, to be sure. Charlotte's probably on her way to my office. But before I go, I should take a break to see if there are any new 12 channel posts. Again! Whoops, didn't want to do that. 12 channel. I don't care about this, really. Well, that's enough dawdling for me. Time to go. Alonzi! Hi, Mr. Rook. Hi, Charlotte. Why don't you have a seat, and we'll talk about what you were having trouble with. She sits down. Thanks. I want to talk to you about that big creative assignment, since it's due in only a few weeks now. Oops. Huh? It feels... It's like there's more text there. I'm gonna kind of like screen cap in the editing, so because I want to see what that text says, and the camera's kind of so. Okay, screen cap of what the thing was show up about now. Okay, let's go on with this. Really, Charlotte, there's no need to be shy about it. I know it's about Kendall. What makes you say? Yes, okay, it is. Of course it is. It's just I know you said you thought I should try approaching her, but I keep worrying if I'm not better off just being friends anyway. There was always a lot of tension, you know. I know what that's like. Was it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. Understand, the last time we were together, my academics did sort of suffer. I actually failed an exam last year. You? Really? Sorry, I don't want to be mean. It's just shocking. That's why I worry. My parents were not thrilled about that. She was always pressuring me into... Well, you know how she is, right? Quiet, dogs. She always wanted me to be more carefree like her, and I do really like that about her, but... She trails off, and I'm not sure what she was even going to say. But what? But I don't know. I mean, it's fun, but she definitely brings out someone else in me. Is that a bad thing? There's a very long pause. Charlotte appears lost in thought, apparently unsure herself. She always said she liked me better when I did, and she's a person I do very much respect the opinion of. That's the best answer I can give. What do you think that means? I don't know. Love is complicated, isn't it? Yeah, tell me about it. There's another long silence, and neither of us really having anything to add to that. It's not awkward, it's just, what is there to say? It's awkward. Ah, crap. The worry doesn't leave her face, and I can tell she's not happy that there aren't any answers. But I mean, what the hell do I know about high school? Knock it off, dogs. I don't even get normal women at all. This is just past me. If she were having boy troubles, I could offer something from experience at least. What the cuff experience do I have with someone like Kendall? These dogs are really annoying. But there has to be something I could say. I can't just let her go without helping. That'd just be mean, to get her worked up about it, then be completely useless. I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte. I don't really understand your situation at all. Your relationship with her is completely out of my experience. Oh. All I could say is... But, if you truly do still respect her opinion so much, if you do really love her, and like how she makes you act, then... Well, maybe you should try asking yourself what she would encourage you to do. She sits there thinking about it with a blank expression on her face, evaluating what I've just said. I hope it's not crazy. I really hope that was reasonable. I suppose that's the question, isn't it? I think I do, but... Another long pause. Even if I'm sometimes uncomfortable with her, it's always been worth it in the end, always. She just makes everything better. Even me. What do you think you'll do then? Well, I'm still scared to act. I don't want to come to her and try to get back together when I was the one who screwed things up. And what can I say? I mean, I know what Kendall really wants, but I can't explain why I know that. What should I say? Trust me, Charlotte. She would definitely want you to take action. That much I know for sure. And I just hope she doesn't ask why, I'm sure. Another long pause. You're right, of course. Being silly, really. Of course she would. That much has always been clear about her. She'd want me to be bold. She'd want me to let my hair down and ask her, even if I was terrified. I am, but... She stands up. I have no idea how I'm going to bring myself to doing this, but you're absolutely right. That's what I should do. I should be bold and just ask her. I'll do it right now. Wow, okay. That's what you want me to do, and I think that's right. Thank you for your help, Mr. Rook. I really appreciate that. I don't think I would have made the right decision without your help. It's so obvious. Thank you. Well, good luck, Charlotte. Thank you, Mr. Rook. As I watch her leave, I can only wonder one thing. Did I do the right thing? I think I did. I hope I did. Next morning. Dawn of the next day. Lots of messages! The pouring rain. Totally for reals. Right now. Could you open your bedroom window, please? Okay. Why? That's nice. Thankfully, the weather is much nicer this morning. The sun is shining, the air is crisp, and it's hard to feel too terrible. Which is good, because I've got my work cut out for me with this lecture for today. Class slowly files in like it was just any other day. Except with one notable exception. Mr. Rook, sup? I've never seen Kendall so excited in my life, although I'm sure I can guess why. Charlotte told me all about how you encouraged her last evening, and I just need to say, sir, you are a true bro. For reals, you are the broest of bros, sir. TY so damn much. Well, I just helped her figure out her feelings, that's all. Lol, why? Lol, well, TY all the same. You're a true bro, Mr. Rook. Kendall! Hey, Charlotte. That was the strangest thing I've ever been told. I'm glad they both seem happy. End of chapter 4. Oh, whoops. I scrolled up by accident. Of course, the whole subplot seems funny at the time. Sure, it's all at his expense, and really pretty cruel, but we laugh anyway. But tell me, what do you think of the ending? Is it funny at all? Do you think it's the main characters who get the last laugh? Or is there something more uncomfortable about it? Anyone can answer. What do you think? Just whatever your first impression was. Come on, anyone? Who do you think gets the last laugh? Daesu on 2 legs, chapter 5. We'll be doing that next. That's a lot of messages to read next time. Next time on Don't Take It Personally, Babe, It Just Ain't Your Story, we'll be going through what appears to be the chapter focused on Taylor, judging by the image. See you guys next time.